Hi YouTube, it's your boy Calypso Blue, your West Side partner, 313 Joy Roller. Give a shout out to my homeboys who were cracking 80s. Special shout out to Sean Bell, to Trayvon Martin and his family. I know y'all looking like that. Like why would I do something like that? It goes along with respect and this racial profiling needs to stop quickly. I remember watching one of Martin Luther King's speeches, and in the speech he said, if I had a dream that all black children of the ghetto, white children, Hispanic, Asian, and every nationality could walk among each other without prosecution. I thought about that, like, man, without prosecution, what's Cuz really talking about? What Martin Luther King said, as a nation or as a race, that we don't have to be scared to walk down the street to get harassed because the color of our skin. We don't have to be afraid not to talk to somebody of a different nationality just because of the color of our skin. And the color of our skin is like a monument that speaks out. Like every color is good in the eyes of the world but black. It got me thinking, like, why is that? Why are black people just not that type of people that Mexicans, Asians, white people, and even amongst ourselves? Why we don't like ourselves? We was brought over from a country, a beautiful country that had resources of silver, gold, and ivory, its own kings and queens and princesses of tribes, of tribulating tribes. And we come over here to America, adopt a foreign language. That's where you get African American from. Adopt a foreign language, forced to be sold into slavery, forced to pick cotton, forced to, yes sir, no sir, look down at the ground when we speak. Better not look a white person in the eye. Just go through all the beatings and different things that goes along with slavery. And we had black people who sit up there and die just to get to the point where we could live not in fear. Don't gotta worry about looking over our shoulders like if niggas gonna murk us or not. That was their dream. and they even have a black president. Hey, I guess dreams do come true because we got one, right? But amongst all that, it didn't have to play like no puppet to somebody puppeteer. You know, you could see the countless of injustice would have happened to Emmett Till, Rodney King, Sean Bell. You know, there's probably been some more black brothers and sisters that got murked along the way. But it don't gotta keep coming down to this. The racial stereotype is so, it's just plain ignorant. I don't have no words for it because really this whole thing is just ignorant. You know, and there should be a lot more uproar. So I'm gonna start my own thing for the year 2012. There should be, if we don't get justice for Sean Bell, then we're gonna get justice for Trayvon Martin. If we gotta turn this mug back up to the '69 riots or the riots when Rodney King beaten, I know LA don't want to even see that again. I know Detroit don't want to even see uh, a mass destruction. A better word to say, a mass destruction like that again. But you know, it's just something that it gotta give. Cause what if my mom would have lost me? You know what I mean? Like in plenty of situations, I could have been, I could have seen for it as Trayvon Martin. You know what I mean? Just by the color of my skin. Or that could have been my little brother, and he light skinned. You know what I mean? Do you know what type of intensity of a one short fuse could do? And if y'all don't, then y'all have to sit down and really realize with yourself what type of problem I'm causing. If I gotta sit up here and walk around with a loaded 9mm just to feel safe down the street, it's not really doing me no service. It ain't doing me no good. So I would like to say, because I'm taking up too much of y'all YouTubers' time, but please subscribe to my video, like my video, and can't do nothing but keep things real to 100 on things that is real to 100, and for fake politicians, corrupt cops, personally, I shouldn't love you. I shouldn't even try to forgive you. But God says so. But I can't argue with him. You know what I mean? But let's go for Guerrero, uh, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like I would talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger in another time, cause he a fake person too, and yeah, just gotta let you know that this is how I feel about the situation. If we black people, we can't stop killing each other. If we can't come through as a nation, and then we send the wrong type of message to all the other nations, all the other nationalities out there. Even though we built this land off our backs, the things that we doing is sometimes just ignorant. And we don't even correct our own mistakes, how we expect for other people to correct theirs. I'm not saying this to be all, for 1 minute he was all gold, now he's taking a different approach. Now this ties into what I have to say. And I hope that one day we will come through as a nation, as brothers and sisters, and make Dr. Martin Luther King proud for he could have, so he could finally have his dream that he spoke about. So that Maya Angelou and Rosa Parks and all of the people that fought for our freedom, our rights to be here in this land, on this land that we built for the United States of America, didn't go down in vain. So that's all I gotta say about it. YouTubers, subscribe to my channel, like my channel, and like I said, I will continue to try to put videos up on dire need topics that I feel like it touch me, if it's great to home, I want to talk about it. So it's your West Side partner, Joy Road veteran, 313, Calypso Blue. I'm out.